Avengers Age of Ultron Trailer 3. It's technically Trailer 4, but I don't know why they're calling it Trailer 3. This is a new trailer, it reveals a whole lot about the plot, and it just gets me even more excited. So, you know, Ultron, he's sitting there on his throne, he tells Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, he's like, I was created to save the world, in his James Spader voice.
I was designed to save the world.
And this reveals that he might have to recruit Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch to, you know, help him fight the Avengers, because Joss Whedon stated in an interview that they're not going to be immediate allies, and so that'll be, I might throw in some kind of interesting stuff into the mix. No, he says he's going to take away hope. He's like, that's what I need to do. And the scene where he just, like, rips his, charger out. He's just standing there, just goes, and just walks away. That is, for some reason, really epic. I don't know why.
People will look to the sky and see hope. I'll take that from them first.
Ultron's like, the only way to peace is their extinction, humans' extinction. We gotta wipe them all out. And so you think, I'm like, oh, that's like HAL 9000, but his motivation is as unoriginal as could be. But whatever, he makes up for it by having the awesome James Spader voice.
There's only one path to peace. Their extinction.
This, you know, Tony explains Bruce what Ultron is. Like, I tried to create a suit of armor, but instead I just did, I messed up.
I tried to create a suit of armor around the world, but I created something terrible. Artificial intelligence. It's called the Ultron program.
This makes you think, oh, maybe part of the movie will be in flashback. Maybe, you know, Ultron will just, you know, he'll create a suit of armor, and then maybe it might be one of those really long movies that takes, you know, it's like 2.5 hours long, but it takes place about like a span of 2 years where, you know, it's about him creating Ultron, and then Ultron coming, and then Ultron rising, and just messing stuff up, and then whatever character dies, and then the ending. That could be interesting. You know, Cap is tired, Iron Man, he philosophizes about stuff, and, you know, there's the scene of Natasha and Bruce, or Black Widow and the Hulk, like, almost kissing, and I think, oh, okay, maybe they're gonna have that be a romance. That could work. I guess that would be okay.
I'm sick of watching people pay for our mistakes.
Isn't why we fight so we can end the fight and go home?
Then there's Iron Man, he's like, oh, I failed. And then there's the thing that's not Wolverine claws, it's Hawkeye's arrows, it's not Wolverine claws. And final shot of them charging together, which is really cool, but just, you know, you see all 6 of them in action. It's kind of like the scene in Star Wars 2 where all in the trailer and all the Jedi running into the droid, and you think, oh, awesome, we can see a group of incredibly awesome people fighting a group of just bad guys and going through them, and that's good eye candy, that's funny.
Well, you amazingly failed.
Nick Fury explains why we fight, and you know, it's cool seeing him back in action. He's like, we need to stand and fight. I got a little verse memorized, Ezekiel 12:7.
Here we all are, with nothing but our wit and our will to save the world. So stand and fight.
Tony says, oh, not all of us will get through it, and Captain America, he just says, I got no plans tomorrow night. And that just makes me seem, oh wow, that is awesome, because just the way he says it, the way he looks up, he's just like, oh no, I admit I'm probably gonna die, but we know you're safe because that you can't die till Civil War.
No way we all get through this.
I got no plans tomorrow night.
This is a really cool scene. Ultron's running on top of a truck. Captain America throws his shield into him. It goes right into Ultron's shoulder. He just plies it out like it's nothing, throws it on the ground, and then Black Widow goes and picks it up.
I'm always picking up after you, boys.
And it's just like, you know, we see Hulk fighting Tank Buster Hulk for some reason, and the Hulk is just punching Iron Man up the wall. Kind of like how, you know, in the first movie he caught Iron Man and saved him by sliding down a building. Now this time he's beating the crap out of him while sliding up a building. That's kind of literary, I guess. Then there's just a bunch of, you know, Marvel action, you know, Marvel.
From the inside.
And there's Thor, just Defiance, which is funny, and then, you know, we see a shot of them all in a circle, just blasting people, all, like, 5 or 6 of them, I think one was missing, in a circle, just blasting people of, like, thousands of Ultron drones just come flying out of nowhere. Yeah.
That's the best you can do!
You had to ask.
Then, you know, you have the title, and then all of a sudden there's just these eyes. They wake up and they're like, oh crud, that is Vision. They're going to have the Vision in this. And Paul Bettany, who also plays the voice of Jarvis, has been cast as the Vision. You can look on IMDb. He plays the Vision. There was some rumor that Vin Diesel might play the Vision, but I think, you know, he's kind of backed out. He's, you know, I don't think Vin Diesel would be a good Vision. I don't. I'm not sure if maybe they're just gonna, you know, have a Vision cameo, and Paul Bettany only plays the Vision, like, for that 2-second cameo, and that, you know, they're gonna, you know, do a real tryout and audition and have another actor play him in Civil War or Avengers Infinity War, or if they've already done that and Paul Bettany went to the audition and won, and it's unclear, but it's kind of cool to think about. The thing I want to talk about is who is going to die. Like, you think, you know, okay, so Joss Whedon announced that, what he said was not all the characters are gonna make it, so it doesn't have to be an Avenger. I thought, you know, someone that would be really, someone I would rather they kill off would be Don Cheadle, just because, as a War Patriot, just because you think, oh, well, you know, he's been in, this would be his 4th appearance, and so, you know, I think, oh, you know, they could have him, you know, it's not like somebody that would be underused, he wouldn't be overused either. I think Iron Man and Captain America are safe just because they've, you know, you gotta have them for Civil War. Thor is safe because he's gonna be in Thor Ragnarok. I think, also that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are safe simply because if we killed them off in this movie, they would be incredibly underused. So that leaves Hulk, Falcon, and Black Widow and Hawkeye. Once again, I think Falcon is safe because he's just been in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and I think that it's either going to be Hulk, Black Widow, or Hawkeye. I hope it's not Hawkeye just because he is incredibly underused. Like, they had Black Widow be in Iron Man 2 and be like a central character, so they're like, oh, we're gonna put Hawkeye in Thor, but he was barely even in the movie, and he was barely even in the Avengers, and so you think, no, we need to see more of him. Give him a standalone movie, or if you're not going to give him a standalone, make him a part, you know, a bigger part. Like, I thought he should have been in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Have him be a bigger part of the movie. And, I think the Hulk would just be cool if Ultron killed him. The only thing is, you know, Civil War without the Hulk, you know, that's something, that would actually make a Civil War a lot more even. Especially since, you know, think if they do kill off Hulk, they could have, you know, Captain America. And on Captain America's side, I don't know, they could have, I didn't really read the comics, so I don't know who's on his side, but I mean, just think, for the available sides, you know, there's Captain America and Iron Man, they could also have Black Widow and Hawkeye, and, I don't know, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, maybe, and, Thor, and, I don't know, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and that, you know, that's 9 people right there, cool, you know, they're definitely, you know, they added in a whole bunch of minor characters just to build up Captain America Civil War, who they can have fighting each other, who's gonna have being killed. They could also have Spider-Man and War Patriot, and so I think, you know, I could see it being the Hulk. You know, they're probably not gonna make a second Hulk movie, you know, the Incredible Hulk 2. I think they should, but yeah, so all in all, I'm just gonna say my safe bet is the Hulk. All in all, this is a great trailer. It revealed more. I wanted the first 2 or 3 trailers. I'm like, you know, I want to see more. So otherwise, we don't really know anything. And so now we're like, oh, okay, good. We get to see this. I cannot wait. Subscribe. Bye.